the world produces enough food to feed every single person.
And North America's public school system allows for easy access to learning.
Yet, in Canada, 2.2 million tons of good, healthy food is thrown away every year, all while 4.4 million people are food insecure.
And in low-income communities, as high as 50% or more youth drop out of school before graduation.
We are trapped in a cycle of wasted food, hungry people, and poverty.
Many of us don't understand this cycle or our capacity to make a difference. I'm Adam.
And I'm Hannah. We're the co-presidents of Enactus St. Mary's.
And this year, our team of over 40 students have challenged communities here and abroad to consider their place in this cycle of food insecurity, food waste, and education. We're empowering individuals to break the cycle.
In 2016, our team founded Square Roots, a community interest corporation to address the issues of food waste and food insecurity. Under the Square Roots brand sits three unique yet synergistic pillars: products, token, and bundle.
Our newest pillar, Square Roots Products, works with corporations to utilize food said to be wasted in their products. Each product created in partnership with Square Roots is accompanied by a key message. Reducing waste is a lifestyle that's easy to implement. Whether carrot cake, beer, or even beer for dogs, we guarantee that the benefits of food waste reduction are not limited to the producers of these yummy treats, but shared with our amazing customers or their pet parents.
This year, we decided to create a new product that, along with diverting waste, prevents its creation. We empowered a team member, Courtney, and her budding entrepreneur mother, Lisa, to create Little Branches, a sustainable cosmetics business in partnership with Square Roots Products. Together, we created all-natural matcha lotion bars, made with oils infused with wasted avocado pits. This bar keeps food out of the landfill and prevents plastic waste through its minimal, sustainable packaging. At a sale price of $5, it yields a profit margin of 54%. After a successful pilot of our first 100 plastic-free bars, we're set to sell our products through e-commerce at the end of this June. To capitalize on the launch, 4 influencers inspired by our mission have volunteered to help us promote the bars this summer and to reach our goal of 1,000 bars sold this year.
Our second pillar, Square Roots Token, offers restaurants an innovative opportunity to reduce their waste, earn revenue, and feed those in need. Customers can redeem $5 tokens at partner restaurants in exchange for a meal. Each token reduces food waste while making life a bit easier for those on a budget. The COVID-19 pandemic challenged us to reduce the number of physical exchanges. So, we've built an app that will allow restaurant owners to advertise their excess food, accept and track orders, and expand their reach. Our partners are excited to pilot this app, scheduled to launch on September 30th.
The pillar that started it all, Square Roots Bundle, reduces food waste happening on farms by redirecting perfectly misshapen food into the hands of those who need it the most. Each month, local farmers deliver bulk seconds produce to the city to be distributed in 10-pound bundles across 6 locations in Nova Scotia. Our franchise model gives community members the opportunity to start their own Square Roots business and to become entrepreneurs. Originally, our social pricing model offered bundles for $10 if you could afford it and $5 if you couldn't. No questions asked. The only difference? Your potato might come with a little extra love. By 2020, our 3 pillars had diverted 211,000 pounds of food waste from landfills.
For years, Square Roots has prioritized food waste across operations, but like any good social enterprise, we had to adapt to the unprecedented economic realities of our target market. When the pandemic hit, people were left without jobs, and families that were already struggling were left in an even worse position than before. Yes, we were succeeding in our mission to reduce food waste, but in these challenging times, customer needs became the focus of Square Roots as we watched local stores and restaurants struggle and close their doors, while some families lost everything.
When COVID came around, I often tell people there were kind of 4 parts of my life that I wanted to have pulled together. Looking after my home, looking after my kids, my job, and the community. And you're getting emotional, I am too. So when COVID came around, I really felt like all 4 of those were falling apart.
You don't realize when you struggle for food what it means, right?
We adapted to market needs. We saw opportunities and capitalized on them. We decided we would not be another group of people to stand back and watch community members struggle. We decided to break the cycle of hunger.
Enactus St. Mary's created an additional unit to our programming. the Square Roots Free Bundle Program. You heard that right, free. No one turned away. To ensure the sustainability of the business, we increased the price of our bundles to $7.50, bringing our profit to $2.80 per bundle.
This price point still allows cost savings for each of about $7 per bundle when compared to the price of the same produce at the grocery stores. Our franchisees earn commission as stakeholders while coming together to support those who rely on the bundle Square Roots provides.
A $2.50 increase may be significant, but recognizing the extreme levels of hunger increased by COVID-19, we engaged over 40 partnerships with organizations sharing our values in order to further our reach. Our partnership with St. Mary's University saw the launch of a campaign targeting SMU alumni and community supporters.
They were joined through an overwhelming flood of support from various MLAs and MPs that saw Square Roots raise an additional $3,700. But our partnerships didn't stop there. Western Foods gave us 6,000 loaves of bread to include in our bundles. CN gave us a $5,000 donation, and TELUS gave us an incredible $20,000 in order to give away more bundles for free to those in need. This led to a total of $41,000 in donations from various contributors, furthering the reach of the Square Roots Free Bundle Program. And for our service, Square Roots was recognized in the House of Commons.
Forced isolation and a lack of human contact have had devastating effects this year. Volunteering for Square Roots offered community members a safe way to socialize, as well as an opportunity to help others.
To go lately, and even to get out for an hour and walk around and meet people and chat to people is a big deal.
Through Square Roots, we've given away 120,000 pounds of free produce, achieved a 100% increase in annual output, and most importantly, we've ensured this food reaches those who so desperately need it. Here's the impact we've had on the 34,800 people that Square Roots has served this year.
We cook together, me and my kids. It's brought us together a little bit closer, I find. And we have fresh food and vegetables and fruit every day now because of this.
When you're suddenly on income assistance, at least that's kind of how it felt. There was a long process, but it is really hard to feed your family in a healthy way.
I guess it's really good to know that my mom can feed me and my other brother and then leave me healthy with you guys' help.
First experience with Square Roots was when a few years ago, I think 3 years ago, when I was a single mom. Basically at the time, stay-at-home mom, scrapping together a few side jobs and that kind of thing to stay afloat until I found something better. So when Square Roots came along offering a low-cost fresh food program, it really fit my budget.
Along with community partnerships, our team has a rich history of engaging organizations across Canada and more recently around the world. We currently have 3 locations in Ontario, and this year we hosted a free produce giveaway with our friends at Enactus Limerick in Ireland. Realizing that everyone could benefit from our ugly veggies, we created a collaboration with Enactus MSU, taking Square Roots to Gweru, Zimbabwe.
This latest location has led to 2 survivors of child marriage finding a new path through Square Roots as they become entrepreneurs. Their test launch was completed in February, and they have since hosted 5 produce sales events. Sharing the Square Roots mission, they recently trained 13 women on food waste and how to run their own Square Roots locations.
Takatanga project yedu kataitanga kwewa kusina ayizira but nafamba kwenguwa yakazongera kuyizira yezvino tava kukwanisa kutengesa zvinhu zvakawanda uye tichiwana profit yakawanda tikakwanisa kuzvichengeta nokuchengeta vanhu.
This incredible success goes to show how easily scalable and global the Square Roots movement is.
Square Roots is fighting food insecurity. And often, the most food insecure people are those who are part of vulnerable populations, which is why this year, in addition to Square Roots, we also grew our Options Youth program. Over 13% of youth are unemployed in Nova Scotia. We found that oftentimes this is due to lack of education. This leads to a cycle where people are trapped in the system of poverty. Since 2008, our employment education program, Options Youth, has provided struggling youth with valuable employment skills and mentorship leading to full-time jobs. Previous cohorts learned in person for 6 weeks to prepare for 20-week employment experiences. However, we realized that our program could offer so much more. Hosted on campus, this transformative program was only an option for those able to attend in person, limiting our ability to scale the program to support more youth. Considering the COVID-19 pandemic, our plans could not have come at a better time.
In April 2020, in partnership with the St. Mary's Entrepreneurship Center, our team received over $700,000 from Service Canada to make Options Youth virtual, with an additional $3,000 from RBC and $2,500 from HSBC. We launched Options Online, an employment education learning platform. We created and filmed over 500 individual lessons, along with other resources that allow youth to break the cycle of unemployment due to the lack of education.
Our test cohort of 10 youth helped us pilot the online platform, allowing us to implement their feedback as we built the website. These youth were a success, and during the economic crisis of COVID-19, 7 of these individuals still found employment, while the other 3 decided on furthering their education. And this May, we'll be working with an additional 20 youth.
The past 12 months have been tough, but our team's resilience and our community's commitment to caring for each other have been tremendous. This challenged our team to reevaluate our own programs as we gain new perspectives. Feeding and educating people are of utmost importance for our team during a year without a playbook. Our global community has come together to break the cycle. This year, we've diverted 181,000 pounds of produce,
reducing 344,000 pounds of CO2 emissions, preventing 10.7 million liters of water from being wasted,
feeding 52,000 people,
generating $535,000 in revenue,
and creating $1.1 million of economic impact. We are in NACTA St. Mary's, and we are breaking the cycle.